What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. Back at y'all with another one. So I don't know if y'all seen when Sebastian Telfair was on It Is What It Is, but he has a couple things to say, you know, about his relationship with his cousin, Stephon Marbury. I personally didn't even know that was his cousin. Like, so small world, right? You got two family members, both point guards, both make it to the league. So he had a few little choice words he said or whatever. So Stephon Marbury responded to what his cousin said. So I'ma just let y'all hear that and then, get y'all caught up to speed on what's going on.
My brother put his hands on me about hanging out with Jay-Z. I'm a little kid though. Steph told that nigga Jay-Z to Jay-Z face right in front of Beyonce, get off of Bassy dick. That's why Hov stopped fucking with niggas. I never called Hov. I only called, like I said earlier, I called Hov one time. Hov called me every other time. I never solicited to be around Hov. Niggas call me every day. What you doing? My brother hating on him. Steph and Jay started arguing in the restaurant up in Manhattan. I'm not there. Soon Jay opened his mouth, Steph say, get off of Bassy dick. Get off of my cousin dick, nigga. Yeah, where the hell you talking about? But get off my cousin dick. So Jay can stop fucking with me.
Bass, out of all of those people that you name, like, who can you call right now? Can you call LeBron and be like, yo, Bron, I need this? Or can you call Jay-Z and say, all of the people that showed up then, can you call them now?
Nah. Like, but Jay and Braun, that's like, come on, bro. Like, Jay and Braun is living
Just
their
asking
life.
a question.
Nah. And I mean, I'm not to blame it on them or nobody, but nah.
The reason why I'm asking that is because
I'm sorry not to cut you. I hollered that Rich Paul. And them. I tried to, like, contact and reach out to them, but you already know how that is. You know how that go. So we got to get back into the loop, do our thing. You know what I'm saying? You already know. We show up, everything fresh. They gonna want to do business.
And the reason why I say that is so just like you want to teach Ja Morant something, this is something young up and coming talent need to know, that people deal with you when they have to deal with you. When they don't have to deal with you, it's not the same crew of people. And that's what I was getting to when I said, who gave you the right advice or who gave you the bad advice? Not highlighting LeBron or highlighting Jay-Z, just that mindset that when you're rocking, everybody's coming around. When you get these gun charges and you screaming at the top of your lungs, who was there for you that was back there? That's what I want to know. Who was back there?
My family and Coney Island. I ain't gonna lie, but like I told you, like as far as nah, it's been quiet.
Let me speak and talk about my little cousin, because I wrote something and I said something, and I understand my little cousin greatly. I understand him, and I feel him. And my little cousin was great growing up. I don't know if you see the picture of my little cousin up under my arm. The thing that was so amazing about Sebastian, one of the best things that I ever seen anybody do in basketball, and this is wild. This is super wild. He did it. He was the most amazing person that I ever seen do this. Do you know this little dude was playing basketball with skates on? Like rollerblades. That's how gifted and creative this guy was. Like, my little cousin was nasty playing basketball with skates. How crazy is that? He was playing basketball with skates on, yo. So when you have this type of talent, when you have this embodiment to be able to do what he was capable of doing. I can understand why he could feel the way how he feels. And it could be arguably that he could be one of or the best high school basketball players. But to be honest, high school basketball wasn't what I inspired to dominate or to, make into a big thing. That wasn't my thing, because I tell people now, it's one thing making it to the NBA and it's another thing playing in the NBA. So when people are like, oh, you're in the NBA? No, I played in the NBA. I dominated in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So that's where my mind was and where I was at. As far as college, high school, those things weren't my concern. I wasn't really focused on being the best high school basketball player. That's not a title that I inspired towards having or doing. As far as the culture and shifting the culture, I'll just leave it at this. Georgia Tech sent the private plane to pick me up to try to get me to go to their school. I don't know how much iller it gets than that. Culturally, if you change the culture, I think if you're the first person to ever do that, I think, that is changing the culture, shifting the culture, through your play. And my cousin, he did that as well. Through the fire, I mean, I don't have to say much. You pretty much know what that is about. It's self-explanatory. But I think, if people thought that I was going to come on the internet and write or say something about my little cousin, they really don't know how I was raised from Mabel and Donald, and how we move and how we get down. Whatever feelings I have towards any person in my family, it would never be amongst you and me speaking about how I feel or what I think. It just won't happen. My mom, first of all, I got to answer to my mother after she finds out, you said what? About what? You know what I'm saying? So, that's not going to move in that, and it won't work. My mom would be so disappointed, and I wouldn't want to disappoint her or my little cousin from speaking about what he said and what he felt. If that's how he felt and that's what he's saying, that's how he feel and that's what he's saying. So this is not addressing. I love my little cousin, and that's what he is. He's my little cousin. You know what I'm saying? And I understand his feeling about how he felt. And I'm sorry if you feel that way. I apologize to him for making him feel a certain way. And I'll leave it at that. But at the end of the day, you know what it is. You know the vibes. You know what you saw. And that's pretty much it.